Yeah, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 30th of September 2023. This is my weekly analysis video where we have a look at some of the Forex pairs I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. So thanks for watching the video, guys and girls. It's always appreciated. If you do like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That's always a good thing too for me. And you won't miss out on any future videos, and they're riveting videos. Anywho, let's get into it. I hope everyone's weekend's going okay. For us Australians, it's a big week of grand finals, AFL and the NRL. So Brisbane, I've got teams on both, and I'm a Brisbane boy, so go the Bronx, go the Lions. All right, let's get into it. First up, we normally have a look at the news for the week ahead, so let's find that. I know what I'm doing here. All right. So it's Forex Factory Economic Calendar, free, which is a good thing. It's in my local time, which is a good thing. I'm only interested in high-impact news events. They're the only things that really concern me. The smallest time frame I'm trading at the moment is 8 hours, so I don't really care about the other events. So let's have a look. The week ahead, I know this weekend, I think in Australia, daylight saving changed, so just be careful of that if you're Aussie or based in Australia. What do we got? Monday, holiday in Oz and a holiday in Canada. And what do we got here? US ISM Manufacturing and Fed Chair Powell speaks on, that's out of the US on Monday, so pretty quiet start. Tuesday is probably the big one for the week, or the biggest at the start of the week. Interest rate news out of Australia. Now, they're not expecting a rate rise, but wouldn't be surprised if there is one. I know the inflation numbers come out in Oz, and they're a big controller of interest rates, and the inflation rate was higher than expected. So I'm not sure if that's going to be, they're saying no rise, but you never know. So just be careful. That's Tuesday, early Tuesday morning. Aussie interest rates, Australian interest rates, CPI numbers out of Switzerland. Germany's got a holiday on Tuesday. JOLTS job openings out the US. Wednesday, we've got New Zealand interest rates. Now, they're not expecting a rate rise either. They're already up to 5.5. So interest rates, just be careful. New Zealand dollar, if you trade New Zealand dollar. Some other news out of the US. Thursday, unemployment claims out of the US. Then Friday is probably the big one. Employment numbers out of both Canada and the US, or the old non-farm payrolls out of the US. So that's a big one. First Friday of the month, Friday, October the 6th. We're in October already. So yeah, Canadian employment or unemployment numbers and US employment, old non-farm payrolls. So it's interest rates out of Australia, New Zealand, and probably the employment numbers out of Canada and the US on Friday. That's the big news. So it's a pretty solid week of news. So just be careful around those, especially beyond the lower time frames. I know there's lots of day traders out there. All right, now let's have a look at this Word document, which I always bring up, which is this one. Most of people that watch this video know my setup because they read the book. But this just goes over what the settings are on the charts, the different colors, etc. So there's the three moving averages, what they are. QMP filter, that's the red and green dots on the price chart. All the different colored lines. Red generally means sell or bearish. Green or blue means bullish or long. Yeah, you'll see grey vertical lines. They're normally warning lines. Stop losses are red dotted lines, and big numbers like round numbers, parity, etc. They're all green dashed lines. Now there's an indicator at the bottom of the charts, the MACD Platinum. You can read this, it's a zero lag MACD, oscillates around the zero level. Generally I'm looking to sell when it's above the zero level and buy when it's below the zero level. So that's pretty straightforward. You'll see that on the charts. And like I always say, look, I appreciate that English is not everyone's first language. I do add subtitles to the video, so it's just a matter of hitting that little CC icon on the bottom of the video and bring up the subtitles are obviously in English, so you have to read it. But if you don't understand me, you've got some questions, just contact me through any of the JAGfx social media sites. We have a Facebook group, Telegram channels. I'm also a guest poster on Matt from Family Man's Discord channel. and I'm easy to get a hold of an email. Just be careful of the emails. The admin at JAGfx.com is not working. Well, it could be by now, but I'm not sure. JAGfx33@gmail.com will get me, so no dramas. I did post a message there in the groups about that. All right, let's get into the charts. Oh, we've got to find the charts now. It's here somewhere, hang on a sec. Right, TradingView. All right, this is TradingView. I do all my analysis on TradingView. I don't actually trade off TradingView. I trade off MT5. I think I've only got one MT4 account left, or two. One's got robots on, the other one I do manual. But most of my trading's on MT5. This is my watch list on the right. It's just a small sample of the pairs, not all 28 pairs, alphabetical order. You'll see highlighted in different colors. Yellow, or that orangey color, means I want to talk about it in the video. Something's happened. No highlight means no trade on. Dark blue means there's a trade on, no action taken. Light blue means trade or trades on and some action's been taken. So this week, Monday, we've got a couple of things I want to talk about, but there's one new trade for Monday. The good thing about TradingView compared to MT4, MT5 is TradingView will tell me exactly what's coming up on a Monday morning, so there's no real surprises. So I know exactly there's a new trade on the Euro USD, and you'll see it when I get to it. So let's run through it. AusCAD, it's highlighted in orange, means I want to talk about it. Now, it's a little bit tricky. Now, I generally leave trades on. Now, during the week, I was stopped out on, hang on a sec, I've got to get my bearings here. So we've got a sell here, right? So let's just go back up a bit. So the sell from the 20th of July, which is the details over here. The most recent trade, I'll just jump ahead here. The most recent trade is normally on the right with all the information there. You'll have the pair, the date, the signal, and my thoughts on the trade. Once that information gets moved over here, I get rid of all the explanation and just leave the basics on. So you'll see that over here. So 20th of July is sell signal, which is here, and all my trade management on that trade. So the last thing I did on the 28th of September, 2 days ago, was move the stop down to there. So I'm locking in profit. Can't lose on that sell trade. So that's still on. That's still on. Now, the 24th of August, took a buy trade. That's in here, and that was stopped out for a full loss. So we, hang on a sec, 24th. Yeah. So that was stopped out on the 27th of September. Now, I just leave it on the chart to show you. The stop, here's a stop here. It's a little bit tricky to see. Bang through it, and just, as Murphy's Law would have it, reverse straight away. So I just leave it on the chart to show you I was stopped out. So it's all, as I said, it's all very transparent. So we can get rid of that. So we'll get rid of that now. So I'll do that while I'm on the chart. So I just got to tidy up the chart. So that buy is gone, took a loss. The good thing is we're offset a bit by this sell trade. So it's not terrible. Where's the blue line in there somewhere? Yeah. So that's gone. Right, then I took this sell trade on the 6th of September, and it went nowhere fast, meandered for a week or so, and the 29th of September, I already closed on the, give me a look, 28th. So, right, how good was that? Lucky. All right, I closed half on the open of this big bullish candle here. More, yeah, that was just pure luck. So I closed half and I brought the stop down. It's probably about that same level as that one. Then on the 29th, so after this big bullish candle, we got this buy signal on the 29th. So what I did is I closed the remaining part of that sell trade. So that sell trade here is finished. So small profit. So I closed half here and closed the second half there. There's the entry there. So there's another win. So I'll get rid of that. Just to let you know, like I said, I'll leave these on the video, on the charts to show you. So we're good. So now all I've got, so we can get rid of that, that's gone. So all I've got now is this sell trade from the 20th of July and this new buy trade from the 29th of September. So, and it's going nicely. We've had a good bang bullish candle. Now, this was taken on regular bullish divergence there. The MACD platinum was just below the zero level. If this stops out, I'm going to close half and drag the stop right up nice and tight underneath the entry there. We'll see how it pans out. That was a good result for one day, which is unusual. Normally a day charts go against me, but that was a good result. So we're looking pretty good there. So that's the AusCAD. So that is, we're in a sell, we're in a buy. Can't lose on the sell, and the buy's looking good. Just change that. It's all tidied up already. All right, what next? CAD Swiss. Took a sell here on the 29th of yesterday. Yeah. Nice resistance level. Price got to this previous high here. MACD platinum above the zero level. It's been a terror move up. So you'd think there's some pullback at least. So we're looking good. Again, it's got in my favour right from the get-go. So looking good on the CAD Swiss. Euro Aussie, highlighting there. This is going to be a pain, isn't it? All right. What happened? This little spiky little candle here took out my stop on the buy. So this buy signal here on the 22nd of September, I wasn't totally convinced on it. The MACD platinum's below the zero level, which is a good setup. There was hidden bullish divergence. The buy was taken here, so I like my hidden bullish divergence, as we all know. Now there's potential regular bearish divergence forming. So it's the old 1-2, as I say. We're still in a sell, so we can't lose. So we've got some protection. But this buy was stopped out, and you know what's going to happen. It's going to continue up now. Hence, I've drawn the trend line across the highs here. Now, this trend line's here now because the last dot was on the QMP dots was this green dot. Now, this price might just go up, and there'll be no red dot. So if I get another opportunity to go long, I'll take it. That's all that is, especially because of the divergences. I'm stopped out. So I stopped out for a full loss, but that loss has been offset a little bit by the sell that can't lose on. This green level up here is a 1.7 level, so it's a big round number. That's all that is. I can probably draw 1.6 down here somewhere, wherever it is, down here. There, yeah, in there somewhere. Hasn't got there, though. You can see how price bounced off that. So basically, we stopped out on the buy, still got a sell on, we can't lose, and looking for potential re-entry if this goes up. It's a bit of a Friday, end of the week sort of market move, and a lot of pairs. You'll see it as you go through the charts. You especially notice it like when I'm looking at my 8-hour charts, there's a lot of big candles that went the opposite direction in the last 8 hours. So that's the Euro Aussie. I'll tidy that chart up after. Euro Pound. All right, we're in a couple of trades here. We're in a buy from... took a buy here initially on this support level, and I closed it out once we got that opposite QMP. So we took a small loss on that buy there. That's this over here. Then we took another buy here. That's the 11th of September. New buy signal. There's my trade management. Stops up there. Can't lose on that. In the meantime, on Thursday, took a new sell. Again, we've got this price. Always look left on your charts to see if there's any support, resistance, that sort of stuff. You know, you could say it come up there, and you could, it's a week. You can. It's, you know, this is not an exact price, so it could be, you know, like in there sort of thing, where this is included also. It's like a zone, an area, but it's just easy to draw a line. I'm not going to draw these boxes and rectangles and all stuff on my charts. So I took a sell here. It's going nowhere. We're just above the entry level. The stop for that's up there. You can read my notes. It's a sideways market. Look, we're range bound. Look at the bottom range and the top range. It's going nowhere fast. That's a Euro Pound. Sell's not looking too bad. Can't lose on the buy. Right, Euro USD. You trade on Monday. Already written my notes up. So Monday, 2nd of October, new buy signal. Higher risk trade. That's obviously heading down, and look at the moving average start to turn down. So we're going against a downtrend. So we're buying into a downtrend. But there is supporting divergence, as you can see. It's been hard to see with that stuff there. Move that crap. All right. But the MACD is not going lower and price is going low. So obvious regular bullish divergence. I like the fact too that the MACD platinum's been below the zero level. There's a zero level there for a long time. So it oscillates around the zero level. It'll always go through the zero level eventually. So that's one thing. Also, price is a fair way from the moving averages. So either the moving average will come to price or price go to that. And the fact that I've got a big sell from back here on the 21st of July still. So I got the sell here, stops down there, taking a new buy Now, I'm just going to trail, I'll probably try and trail this down a bit, this stop, and lock it in, depending on what happens on this potential buy here. So there's a stop for the buy. So that's a new trade on Monday. Now, if you're an MT4 or MT5, you won't see this QMP filter dot. That will appear as soon as the market opens on Monday morning if it's the same setup. It's just a difference between TradingView and TradingView paints these new dots on the Friday close, which is a good thing. But if you're on MT4, MT5, all you got to do is put the QQE advanced on your chart with the correct settings, have a look, see if it's crossed, and you see the MACD's crossed, you'll know if there's a signal or not. So Euro USD, new trade on Monday, a buy. And we can't lose on that sell, looking good. Pound yen in a sell, going nowhere fast. Up here, it's a high-risk trade against this big uptrend. Just meandered sideways. I moved my stop a few times. I eventually closed half on the 22nd of September, so let's have a look where that is. So there. On the open of that candle, after that big bearish candle, on the open of that candle there, closed half, so I can't lose on this trade. But it's going nowhere fast. This grey vertical line is a warning line. Last dot on the MACD platinum was a green, and it's below the zero level, so I'm in buy mode. I'm thinking buy. Now, if we look left, we'd probably say we're at that previous low here or close to it, but yeah, can't lose on that trade, so it's all good. New Zealand CAD, highlighting orange for a reason. Something happened. I've got to work out what it is, read my notes as I go along. Very prepared, aren't I? All right, the buy, oh yeah. All right, so in the sell from, when's that? 19th of July, that's this one. Here's my notes, can't lose on that. Very close to the stop now, very close. I think it's been about 7 pips. Where's my stop? 81514. There's a stop there. Just look up here for the high, all right? When I put my candle over it, high 81450. So we're about 7.4 pips away from the stop on the sell. So we're still in the sell, can't lose. That's a good thing. Right, highlighting orange because on Monday, I'm going to close half and move my stop up. So on Monday, as soon as the market opens, or when I get out of bed, for me, the market opens at 4 a.m. I don't normally get out of bed till 6:30, so 2.5 hours later. I'm going to close half because the MACD platinum's above the zero level now, and we've got some decent move there. So that's what's that from? What's that from the entries? About 8043, 100 pips roughly. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take half and I'm going to bring my stop, and I'll move my stop now to show you because I already made a note of it. What did I say? 79777. So I'm moving the stop up to that. So just below this low here. So that puts me in a no-lose position on that buy, and more than likely I'll get stopped out on that sell on Monday. So that's all I'm doing, closing half on the buy and moving the stop up to that level there, as per the notes. USD CAD highlighted in orange. All right, yeah, my sell trade from, which is my second. Hang on, let's go back to this grey line here. What's that one? 24th of August. Took a sell, stopped out for a full loss. Took another sell up here, which is this one here, 12th of September. So I had another go at it. More divergence. And it worked out. So this is a case of hidden divergence, hidden bearish divergence initially, then regular. So it's a 1, 2 and divergences, and they generally work out pretty well, or they work out at least. In this case, it came down. What did we do? We closed half on the 15th of September. So I'm thinking about in here somewhere. Yeah, probably got out a bit early there on the open of this candle. So dragged my stop down eventually. And then we got this buy signal, so everything was getting nice and tight. So I stopped out on the sell. So why didn't I mark that up my chart? All right, doesn't matter. I'll mark that up. So stopped out on Friday, last night, on the sell. So overall, small profit on that sell. And the buy from 27th of September, this one, went against me initially, but Friday was kind. There's my stop down there. Bang, up she goes. So it's good. MACD platinum still well below the zero level, so all good. We'll just let it play out, and we'll look at dragging the stop up, at least below the low, closing half. So We're out of the sell. I'm going to have to tidy up this chart a bit. Out of the sell and didn't lose on it, which is good. And we're in a buy that's going in the right direction. All right, USD Japanese yen. Yeah, this one. I'll just move this grey line out the way. Now, up here's my high, right? So have a look at the highs. And there's my stop loss. Nothing changes. So the stop's at 149.775. So the high there, 149.708. So we're a few pips. And 652. So we come within 7 pips, less than 7 pips of the high stop. It's still probably going to get stopped out. Now, normally we had an opposite QMP filter dot. I'm referring to this sell here. Had an opposite QMP filter dot, but it's that close to the stop. Normally I just close it out, take the loss, but I thought, no, I'm going to stay in this one because the main reason is I've got a buy from, where are we? Buy 20th of July. Yep, 20th of July. We're in a buy. There's a stop there. Can't lose on that. So I'm just going to trail that up, hopefully. Yeah, but I'm teetering on the edge there. The other reason the grey line was there was for the green dot. So we're close to being stopped out on the sell, but we're not. And we still got this divergence forming. I just readjust these lines every day until they're no longer valid. If the MACD platinum kept on going up, no longer valid, just delete the lines. But in the meantime, just a bit of preparation, as I say. And we're looking okay. So it's USD Japanese yen. I'll have a quick look at gold. There's no trades on. I'm probably kicking myself a bit. I did consider this sell here, but we're close to this sort of support level here, and it's all a bit sideways. I thought about it, Umdenard. I actually took it in my private trading in silver, something similar. Yeah, and it's gone down nicely. This is the $2,000 level. This is $1,800 level. And see, here's my trend lines. Potential divergence, broke through the low. Right, next 4 pairs. Normally it's 3. There's 4 at the moment because we're going to look at something different. US dollar. It's just a basket of currencies against the US dollar itself. Last signal was that sell last night. It's a bit of a funny candle. I don't know what you call those candles, little hammer thing or whatever they're called. It's a sell signal. Just going back to the euro buy, sorry. I'll move the blue line out of the way. It's always tough to take a confident buy signal on a candle like that, It could be worse, could be a bearish candle, but it's a valid signal. And it just looks worse on the daily chart sometimes, that's all. But that's definitely a valid buy. So yeah, we've got something similar there, except opposite, obviously. So it's a sell signal if you were taking it against the trend that's up. US 500, just the US stock market. Last signal was this sell. Come down, broke the previous highs here. Where are we? Yeah. So we're coming back up to this high here. So see if that becomes resistance. No idea. Grey warning line. There's regular bullish divergence. There's a green dot on the MACD platinum below the 0 level. So we're in buy mode. But we're starting to head down. The MA's moving averages start to turn. BTC USD Bitcoin. 25,000, 30,000. Going nowhere fast, is it? Last signal was this sell. If you weren't out already, you should have been. It's probably got a bullish bias. I don't know. It's hard to tell with Bitcoin. I've never been confident in the technicals with it. And it's a 24/7 market too. You can see price is still ticking over as we do this video, whereas nothing else really is. But we're sort of stuck in the range at the moment. All right, this 4th one, Pound Aussie. We had a bit of a discussion on the Telegram channel about it. Now, this is one of these, there's initial buy trade set up here. So I'm just using this as an example for hedging. It was based on hidden bullish divergence. So there's your higher lows on price and lower lows on the MACD platinum. So there's hidden bullish divergence. So I'm confident that this will work out. Now, whether it does or not, I don't know. It'll work out eventually, hopefully. MACD platinum below the 0 level, so we're in buy mode. And we get this reversal, a sell signal. So take a hedge sell. So if I open that for one lot, then I open that for one lot. So one lot long, one lot one lot short, so we're basically cancelling each other out, and we're locking in that loss. Then there's a second buy signal here. We've got the support level on price. Take the buy there with 3 lots. So now I'm 3 lots long. So I'm net 2 lots long. So that they've cancelled each other out. So I'm net 3 lots long. Sorry, my mistake. 3 lots long. That yellow dashed line is my overall break-even level. So we're just going to see if this plays out. I'll just keep this example up, and I did have a spreadsheet for it, but I've lost it somewhere. It was in one of these ones, but I've lost it. That's not it. That was, no. So I've got a spreadsheet that works all this out for me, but somehow I've lost it. I'll do it up again. So next week, when we have a look at this video, we'll go over this again, see where we're at. The last signal was this buy signal, and I'm not sure that's a bullish candle or not, but we'll see how it pans out. All right, that's just a bit of sidetrack from the normal trading. So Monday, Euro USD is a new trade. That's it. And that little bit of trade management on the New Zealand CAD, where I'm closing half of the buy trade and moving my stop up. And that's it. All right, thanks for watching the video. I'll just see if I can bring that Word document up again, somewhere around there, that one. Thanks for watching. If you do like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Like I always say, all these trades I take and call are all called at the time. Like, look at the Euro USD. I've called it now. Monday, the market's not even open. I've called it as a buy already. So I'll take a screenshot. I'll post a screenshot. Everyone's got access to those screenshots. There's thousands of them now, I think. Any trade management's also called live. So it's all very transparent, as I said, and warts and all. So you see the good, the bad, and the very ugly with my trading. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. If you've got a football team that you're supporting, good luck to them. And I'll talk to you good folk next week. Cheers.